Hello and welcome to Skyheiser Productions coverage of the St. Louis Disc Golf Club Killer Bees. We're at the Passage today, round one at La Vista Park. Thanks to all our sponsors. And I'm Alan Hooper.
And I am Taylor Thomas. And we have our feature card for the Passage with Andrew Presnell, Brock Rohler, Drew Cantrell, and Adam Morrison.
Yeah, a bunch of Missouri boys throwing at this beast of a course. Hole 1 is a par 3, 467 feet. We're playing the blue pads today for the first time at a PDGA event, and there's some bombers.
Starting off first is Brock. 433 feet downhill, 67 feet downhill, par 3.
Yeah, it's not really downhill until the end of the fairway too, so you definitely have to throw it with 450 feet of power. This looks a little right, and it's thick over there. Oh, pretty fortunate to squeak through a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be blocked a little bit, but it shouldn't be hard to not par it at least.
Andrew Presnell. This looks more like the angle and the line you want. And that is, wow, what a drive.
That's really good.
Yeah, you just parked the A pin there, or maybe B, but that's one of the best drives you'll ever see on this hole.
Drew Cantrell up next.
Little nose up maybe, might be fading out, hard to tell. Oh, that's a fine spot.
Yep.
Anything in the middle at least gives you an option to just chip up into the green. And here's Adam Morrison. This looks like it's turning.
Wind caught it.
Yeah, and that's going to be rough over there on the right. Going to be hard to access the green. He might just have to pitch up to the mouth.
And one thing on this round, it was significantly windy.
Yeah, it was. And that is a great recovery, actually giving himself a putt for par from a tough spot. Drew's looking right at it. This needs to sit.
Almost went in.
Yeah, good check up there. This green is significantly downhill behind the basket. So this putt that Andrew's staring at is kind of intimidating. And not his best effort, but it looks like it's set.
Filter down to where Drew was. Oh, Brock has a putt.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so he really squeaked through that right side shrubbery.
Oh, close.
Yeah, didn't commit to the height, but gave it a good line. And Adam, this would be a great par save.
Yeah.
Corner pocket for Adam Morrison. Great 3. Yeah, this hole was playing .69 strokes over par. Not a single birdie on the day.
It's just so hard to access the basket.
Yeah, I mean, birdies are hard to come by out at La Vista, especially from the blue tees. I think 16 of the holes were playing at par or above.
It's a good putt.
Yeah, that's a strong comeback putt from Andrew, and he corrects on his low miss. Solid putt from Drew as well.
So we're walking away par frame.
Yeah, the lead or the feature card here getting half a stroke on the field.
Then going on to hole 2, 266 feet.
Make sure to follow Skyheiser Productions on YouTube. Subscribe if you can. Also on Instagram at Skyheiser Pro, Facebook at Skyheiser Pro. Pretty basic forehand on this one. And Brock's good at those, but that's a little inside, circle's edge putt.
Yep, this might be one of the easier holes on the course from the day. Just nothing in the way, just throw straight at it.
Yeah, it was the 4th easiest. Playing right at par, surprisingly. Drew opting for the backhand option, leaving it left. And short. That's surprising. Adam rocking the blues. Throwing a backhand. Similar spot to Drew, maybe a little closer. You can hear the wind ripping.
Guessing the wind real swirly out here. Not really a consistent wind.
Yeah.
That was a good bid.
It was a good bid. Not leaving it short, but he's going to have a tester coming back. And Adam, probably about 30 feet. Just, again, hard to commit to that nose up and keeping the height when it's windy out there.
Brock was a little farther out than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah, he actually went a little long, and he leaves that one low again. I'm sure he's going to look to correct on these next couple holes on that miss. And no gimme putts out here today, not in this wind.
Good putt.
Andrew's pretty much parked, so we can count that.
With the CTP flag.
Yeah, maybe taking home some cash. We'll see. That's probably the easiest hole on this front 9. And hole 3 is not. It is the second hardest hole on the course. Similar to hole 1, long straight tee shot into a gap, downhill. Can't see the pin. The green is very scary, protected with a lot of trees, and there's a lot of slope all around.
Yeah, it's kind of like on a bubble almost. Everything
Yeah.
just filters away from the basket.
Yeah, hard to find a safe spot to lay up to if you're not wanting to run it.
That was so close to being good.
Yeah, he almost did the same thing he did on 1 and just peered the gap 400 feet away. But that right side is, he's got options over there. This looks too turned. Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Same
Similar
place
to-
as Andrew.
Yeah, similar. Yeah, you almost want the disc to be turning as it goes over the hill just to get down to the basket if you were looking to get close. I think a power forehand would play well here also, but most of these guys are backhand dominant, except for maybe Brock.
The wind might have turned it over a little bit and just get the roll really far left. It's going to be hopefully just a hyzer down the path.
Yeah, Adam keeping it low and out of the wind, but doesn't get the turn, and he's on that short left side. That's going to be pinched off and tricky. Drew, similar spot to Adam. Just trying to turn one over down the hill towards the pin.
I don't exactly know where that landed.
Yeah, hard to tell.
You can see the basket.
Barely through all those trees. Got to find something just to get through, and Adam does not. Catches a vine. He's going to probably have a easy pitch up to the pin for bogey there.
Andrew got through this a little bit.
Yeah, he did. As you can
That's a
see, he wants
great
to
out.
take no part in running that from anywhere. Just lays it right up.
This is La Vista's rough. Just
Yeah.
can't find anything out of it.
Sometimes it's just hard to get to your disc even. And Adam leaves it short, so he's going to have a tester for bogey. He's might be outside the circle still. Drew looks like he's laying this up.
Nicked a tree, but still inside circle.
Yeah, he'll be 30 feet looking downhill. And Brock, after being in a tough spot, hitting a tree on his second, and he does well to tap in a bogey there. Adam needs this to save just a single bogey.
Oh, good bid.
Yeah,
Stayed
good
up,
bid.
though.
Good thing it's sat. Could easily roll back into the bushes. Drew with the opposite miss.
And this is quite a bit uphill from there, and that's just the problem on this hole. Good comebacker.
Yeah, good stick there. Yeah, La Vista, the front nine is a lot of par threes that are very hard to birdie, and bogeys come quick out here. There's so many different spots that you can find yourself in where you don't have any chance of getting up and down. So you just have to take your medicine, and if you don't, you can end up with a double, triple real fast.
Yep, and shout out to the one person that birdied this, and it was Corey Raines.
Yeah, that power forehand really plays on that hole.
And thank you to Gateway for sponsoring also. And next hole is hole 4, 240 feet. Just kind of play into the hill and just like let's skip up a little bit.
Yeah, this initial gap is maybe 10 feet wide between these two trees, and it's easy to find one or the other and go way off into the woods. You're also throwing over like a valley, so if you kick off one way or the other, you're throwing back uphill blind, can't see the basket. But that was a great shot there by Andrew. He puts himself in birdie position.
Brock up next. He's just skip left. He has a circle 2 putt right there.
Yeah, pretty decent shot. I'm sure he was looking to get closer, but he'll take anything that's clean out here. And there's that left kick down into the gully.
It's not fun down there.
No.
It's very hard to get something high enough through all the honeysuckle.
Adam looks like he's throwing a putter, maybe a buzz. Oh, just a terrible anti-skip off a rock or a root. That was looking really nice.
That was a really good recovery shot. Puts him at circle's edge.
Yeah, he'll take that all day. Just any look for par is good. Brock, I wonder if he's going to run this. Looks like it.
Give it a little half bid run.
Yeah, just another common theme. Always putting at a downhill, I feel like, on these par threes.
With the back kick, still gets the birdie.
Yeah, great putt there from Adam Morrison. Getting the 2, making up for that double on the last hole.
Good putt.
Yeah, great recovery there. Par is gold out here. And Drew saved a good one there. Andrew looks like he's got this putt between the trees. Shouldn't be too much in his way, so probably making this one.
Oh, snuck in.
Squeaked it over. I can't believe the nubs didn't reject that one, honestly. That looked like it hit the front of the rim almost and bounced up over. But he'll
Brock with
take
a
any.
tap and 3.
Yeah, he'll take any 2 he can get, even if it's an ugly one. As we move on to hole 5, par 3 again, downhill, 244 feet. Another green that just slopes off all around. Lots of trees again to miss. You could easily just go way long on this hole with a clean shot. It's kind of an interesting where you want to hit something almost when you get down there. It's so hard to like slow the disc down. Like that's a great result. It could have been 50 long.
Yeah, it's gets even steeper once you're past the basket.
Adam catches an early one, kicks it off to the left, and he's got some work to do. I like this little chip forehand play here.
Mm-hmm. Kind of, if it's overstable enough, can just dive it into the ground.
Yeah,
Just like that.
overstable putter probably, but
I think he caught the tree.
Yeah.
A little early.
Yeah, it's so hard to just know exactly what the line is on a lot of these holes. You just kind of have to practice and figure out the distance and just kind of throw the shot that you think you should, maybe not the shot you see sometimes. Adam.
He's a sit. Oh, gave it a run and hit the tree. That's great.
That's a great result. That could have gone cruising down there. Drew looks like he's running it.
Oh, sit.
And there it goes.
Probably circles the edge.
Yeah, tricky comebacker down there. There's usually sticks and honeysuckle in your way and just not a lot of clean looks.
It was a good up.
Yeah, great up there. Great angle control to get that thing to stick on the hill. Andrew with the only real birdie look. And it's not an easy one.
Oh.
Good
Didn't
bid.
flip
Good,
like the last one.
yeah, good bid. Good to hit metal at least and not get the roll away.
That's a great putt.
Yes, it is. Drew is looking good on the putting green today. See if he can keep it up. I know he's got some revenge to get on this course from last year. Adam, after a great recovery shot, looks to be tapping in par.
A little low.
Yeah, not typical from Adam Morrison. He's usually a great putter, and his miss is not usually low. It's usually he's getting it into the chains.
Hole 5, for being only 244 feet, was playing as the 4th hardest hole in the course at a half stroke over par. And that leads us into hole 6, 263 feet, pretty uphill and like a little bend to the right. Hard to know the line unless you've actually played it a couple times.
Yeah, you've got this tree that you can see that's like leaning and bending right in front of the tee pad, and it is so hard to miss and get the disc to go right. That was awesome, actually.
Yeah, I've never seen Rohler here.
I never have either, and that's really creative, and it worked well for him. This is more the typical play. Swoopy
That's
forehand.
really good.
That is really good, too. Yeah, just kind of swoop it under that branch with some hyzer. And he's inside the circle, it looks like.
get through. And that's kind of a typical backhand miss. Just a
Yeah.
little down there. Have a weird upshot to it.
Yeah, honestly, it's a great spot to be.
It's looking really good.
That looks great from Adam.
Oh,
But
another
again,
rock kick.
yeah, just a little too much edge. Maybe a couple feet higher that could have been parked, but just caught edge and cut rolled. Drew's got this little chip forehand, and that's fine.
Yep.
Really digging Andrew's outfit today. Got a sweet shirt and
Oh, that's a great putt.
Lays out. Some people are really good at that. That is not easy to do. Just sacrifice the body and still maintain control. Gets the birdie.
Oh, just a little high.
Yeah, good correction there from the last miss, but I know he wanted to make that one.
Brock got really far up here.
Yeah, he did.
Slow.
That did not look like a putt that I've ever seen Brock do.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's just falling out of his hand right now.
Yeah, it's cold, it's windy, your hands are cold. It's still early at this point, so these guys are getting warmed up. I'm sure Brock will make the correction soon.
And Andrew walks away with one of the only 3 twos on the hole.
Yeah, it's like the birdies are so hard to get out here, and this is another tough one. Hole 7, par 3 again, 280. Kind of this middle tunnel shot, low ceiling, goes back up to the left. Actually, yeah, this is on the right side, I believe, this time. So,
Yep, just pick a gap. There's 2 of them. One earlier, one later. Just throw something as straight as possible and apparently go long.
just doesn't hit a thing, and what a great shot. Again, Andrew just tearing this course up with mids, and
If that gets a skip, it's good. Yeah.
yeah, that's also really, really good.
Yeah, the typical shot is just this slight hyzer flip mid.
And Drew catching that middle tree that you have to miss either way. Gets a terrible kick. Adam, early release, but good result, honestly. He's in the middle, has an open look to it.
Oh, yeah, this, the typical La Vista rough.
Yeah, this looks like a repeat. I think I've seen this before. Gets the cut roll back into it. That's going to be a tough spot. He might have a putt, but he's still probably edge of circle 2.
Adam gives us a bid. Oh,
Yeah.
still a good up.
Yeah, good up. You can kind of bid it because this one actually is going back uphill, so you got to backstop a little bit.
Drew looks like he has a putt.
Oh,
So close
yeah,
again.
just clipped that little branch that looked like it had a good amount of speed and height, but I think the branch kind of ruined his chances there.
There it is.
Yep, Brock centers it. That's a great 2.
Well, Prez wasn't as long as I thought he was.
Yeah, that hill definitely slowed it down enough, and he's well inside the circle. Whoa. Right side spit through. Andrew definitely putts hard, and I know he's trying to hit the pole, so he's not calling that a spit out. He's calling that a miss for sure.
Yep. Adam cleans up his par as Drew is taking a bogey. And now we go back to the wind, out in the open. Hole 8, 333 feet. Kind of a a really tight forehand, Sky Annie.
Yeah, you can go over the top to the right on this one, but the typical play is just to swing a forehand out there and try to get a skip towards the green.
Or just go over it all.
Or just go over. That's okay.
I got through.
Wow. Yeah, it is scary if you're going over those trees on the right because that side is super thick. I think
Here's
we actually had.
Annie.
This looks pretty good, yeah. We actually had somebody lose a disc in there on our card.
And Prez got pin high, probably about 40 feet.
And Adam catching that corner shrubbery and drop into a tough spot.
It looked like they clipped it a little bit, but got through.
Yeah, he got the flex out though, so that didn't really get close, but
Yep. Pin
easy
high.
up and down.
Yeah, pin high about 100.
Yeah. Definitely got to get the disc moving right on this one. And this is that right side. It's just not fun in there.
He sounded clean.
Wow.
Wow.
The knife forehand, and that's excellent.
Amazing.
Yeah. Great recovery.
Drew gave it a bid.
Wow. He's been really close on those.
Yeah. He's just around it. Oh, another metal hit for Prez.
Yeah. I don't think he's missed one yet. Brock, not the best effort again, but he'll take a tap in par, and not a big deal to get a par out here. Hole 8
little
was,
high right.
Yeah, hole 8 was actually playing over par. I'm kind of surprised to see that. I guess the wind and that rough on the right. I mean, you can even go long into the bushes.
Yeah, and there's actually OB back there too.
Oh yeah,
A little pond back there that's
You're
hard
right.
to get to, but it is there.
And the putting woes continue on this card. See if Andrew can get a clean one.
There it is. First hole out in the open. Maybe the wind is... Don't remember the wind. Just messing with the disc a little bit on the putter maybe. Or just the heads.
Yeah, it can be tough to go into the woods and make a couple good putts, you know, without the wind really affecting it. And then go back out in the open and the wind's back and you just kind of got to... Some people even have to change their style.
It's always rough.
So Adam taking a double there.
Van Man Discs. This place is beautiful. You play disc golf right out the door.
Van Man Discs, located at 1524 Clinton Hills Parkway in Swansea. VanManDiscs.com.
Shout out to Van Man Discs as well. Going into hole 9, 412 feet, par 3. Kind of throwing over all this brush, or you can go forehand to the left side.
Yeah, almost like a longer version of the last hole. I guess more danger on this one. And
It's looking good.
yeah, that's what you want to do. Wow.
That's really good.
That is a great forehand. He's tapping in there. That's a great birdie. I like this power Annie, but
Oh, okay.
didn't get the height. Probably a tailwind on this, so he definitely needed to get that higher because it's going to drop it.
He might have a look out there, but that's the same rough.
Yeah. Yes, and he was on the short side too, so he might even not really have an angle.
Drew got over it, has an uphill bid at it.
Yeah, and, I mean, Drew and Andrew throw far. That just goes to show how good that forehand was from Brock. I like this roller play, but the angle can be tricky to hit because you kind of go downhill, then back uphill. But Adam's going to have an easy look for his par over there.
Oh, and Andrew got very fortunate landing here and not in it.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of caught the short side and rolled back a little bit.
And we saw a Prez forehand.
Yeah.
Spike forehand.
The very rare Presnell forehand, but he did well with it, and he'll have a nice, easy par putt.
Adam with the layup.
Yeah, it's nice to have a no-pressure par after a double on the last for Adam.
See if Drew can get one from outside circle.
He's been really close. And that's,
Ooh,
again, yeah. Giving it the height for sure.
That was really close.
Yeah. I'm sure he was expecting that to drop a little bit more.
Good putt by Prez. We still haven't seen Brock throw.
Yeah, his drive was pretty unbelievable. I mean, 412 feet, and you have to give it extra height to get over those trees. So, I mean, that's playing 450 foot of forehand power almost.
Oh, yeah. Drew getting the 3 again. Adam tapping in the par and the tap-in birdie for Brock to finish off the front 9.
Great birdie, and we got 2 people under par, and Adam and Drew at +4. Pretty good start for Andrew Presnell, and Brock is definitely not happy, but he's still under par. So thanks to Bluff City Disc Golf for getting La Vista looking beautiful for us. St. Louis Disc Golf Club, that's the front 9, and we're moving into the longer wooded holes on the back, some long open ones as well. You get to check out these new blue tees. Looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. Wait for the wind kept picking up, too, so it's going to be a fun one.